Randy here with another Leadership Minute. I want to call your attention to some examples of leadership you'll see probably over the next few weeks, but it starts with what might be a controversial premise, but I feel pretty confident in my view on this. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Whew. Glad I got that out there now. That's a relief. You might not agree with that, but it'll be on TV sometime in the next month. And it's also a great leadership movie when you look at the examples of leadership or poor leadership. It starts with Mr. Takagi. Seemed like a nice guy, but it's Christmas Eve night and you got everybody at work celebrating your best year ever in the Nakatomi business. What is that about? He's clearly self-absorbed in his own financial performance, has absolutely no clue about his folks' personal lives, their families, their kids at home by themselves. Get these people home. They shouldn't even have been there. Deputy Commissioner Dwayne T. Johnson. He doesn't listen to his people. He knows it all. Even if his people say something he agrees with, he has to repeat it in his own words to hear his own voice say it. It isn't that he can let any of his people be right. I've worked for people like that. You probably have too. It's not the kind of leader you want to be able to, isn't even a leader. It's a manager. He's a micromanager. And you watch Dwayne T. Johnson, you just don't want to be like him. The two FBI guys, Johnson and Johnson, they're your normal, come in, reorganize. We know everything. We don't have to talk to the people. We don't need to listen to everybody. We're superior in our education and our training and our background, and we're not going to listen to anybody on the ground, their assessment of what's going on. We just got it all figured out. How many people have been in businesses where new leaders came in and they already in their infinite wisdom had figured it out, and it blows up and goes down in flames just like the helicopter does in Die Hard. Amazingly, actually, you see some pretty good leadership characteristics in Hans Gruber, despite the fact that he's a bad guy. He's calm, he's thoughtful, he's organized, he's planned, he's got contingency plans, he's thought through and anticipated what are all the things that might happen, and he has contingency plans in place for those. When his people get emotional or irrational, like when Carl's ticked off because his brother got killed and he's smashing up the drink tray, and he calms his people down and keeps them focused on the mission. He's just a pretty calm, thoughtful leader with a clear vision of what matters most to him. In his case, it just happens to be the $600 million in the vault that plays Ode to Joy when you own it, which is really wondrous and magical. I'd love to have a vault that plays Ode to Joy someday. It's really cool. But the best person example you see there is good old Sergeant Powell, Al. Maybe I like him because his name's Powell. But you see so many great characteristics in Sergeant Powell. He doesn't listen to talk. He listens to learn. He's an empathetic listener, and he builds connections and relationships, and he doesn't act like he knows it all. He seeks value from the other person and what they're seeing, what they're experiencing. It's just a wonderful way to build relationships, connect with folks. If you want to be a leader, be a Sergeant Powell. Maybe you don't have to eat as many Twinkies as Sergeant Powell. That didn't look like maybe the best lifestyle choice, but beyond that, pretty awesome dude. So, Christmas movie, Die Hard. You'll probably see it sometime in the next month. Watch it for its leadership examples and think about the kind of leader you want to be. Yippee-ki-yay and have a great day.